Alright, just making sure the camera's not shaking. That didn't help, it's still shaking. Okay, it starts shaking because when I press the button it starts shaking. I wish I had a camera where I could just use Bluetooth or something. That's what I need to get. So anyway, so a while ago we got a whole pile of these. So from the pick a brick thing, and I've been meaning to get around to doing another video because I got another one. Of course I got another one. So this one's going to be a little bit similar in places to the previous one, but hopefully a bit different. And this is a new container to store it in because, you know. So let's see what's in this week's installment of, or this fortnight's installment. A little bit late. So I got some of these because this is kind of useful for half what I'm getting, because you've got to attach things to these holes. But so that's kind of exciting. But I got a lot of these little bits, so these are kind of cool as well. These little single flat bits with a stud in the middle. These have got a name, I don't know what they are. But I wish I got more of those actually. So next time I'm going to get a pile of those. But at the last minute I got all of these things. Look at these ones here. I don't think I've almost never had these pieces before. I don't know how many uses you're going to get for them. But you can, well hold on, we'll just get on to the next bit. So I got a lot of these things as well. So grass stalky bits. So you might see I might have quite a few of these. So I actually talked about it because I got that extra set thing with the tree and that in it. And that's had a couple of those in here, but now I've got like many of them. They were in the I thought, oh good, I can get those and then I can make a huge cool lawn thing, like, or some grassy meadows or something. But you need to have something to put these ones in, because these are the ones with this kind of base. So they're really good for making things for little minifigures to hold, but they're not so useful unless you have bases like this. So you could put them on the base like that. But where did I put my frog space thing? Oh, I don't. Oh, there it is. Hold on. So here's my random base from that frogs game, and as you can see, and I don't know why there's a frog sitting over here too, so we can move the frog over there. Yeah, this kind of fine for that kind of stuff, but you can't really put them straight onto this. Like if they were like the old school stalks, that would be so cool, but they didn't have any old school stalks. So there's a few more of those, quite a few of those gold things, a couple of these random little smooth underside grey bits, because what the heck. But quite a few of those gold things, because I never had those before, and they look neat. They just seem to have not the greatest amount of uses they could have. And look, I even got some flat purple or whatever that colour this is. Lavenderish, not lavender, it's something slightly different. What would you call that term? I got to look them up. So that was quite nice, and I carefully stacked those together. So there's more grass and more of those. I've got quite a few of those. So there's pretty much the whole thing you're going to see here. Some more fire. I thought I was going to donate those to children, because donating fire to children is the way to go. It's the true philanthropist of the world is one who does that. And some more of those pieces. I don't think I got these last time, because then I can make my full circle by going. Actually, this doesn't even fit on that. It's even a bigger circle. Oh, what? It's like the next size up. So now I have to get the one in between. Is there one in between? I hope so, because I want to make some decent circle things. So, well, you know, some random purple things, because they are useful for something. So I got enough of those to make an entire circle, at least. Because what's the point of just getting some if they don't make a full circle? But I got, you know, we'll come back to those, and some more little blank, some smooth grey bits. They're going to come in handy, and some smooth brown bits. So these are the kind of things you would imagine if you had enough of these, so you could put these on the outside. I was figuring, and then you can make some kind of interesting. Well, we kind of want it to look a bit better than that. That doesn't look very good. So I'm going to have to get a lot more of these yellow things. But the yellow doesn't really make a very good background, does it? If you have enough of them, then you get quite a nice little pattern going. That will be at least, so you can mix it up a bit. So you can have two greys in a row. I don't think I got enough browns. I didn't really think this through. But I'm the kind of person, right? You know, you get some. I didn't cross those over the boundary either. So that was poor form. Who gets like some stuff in the box, and then I don't want to put them back or anything. It takes too long, and I don't think I could. It just doesn't feel right. Even if there was a machine that you could pour all the pieces that you've taken out and you put them back in there, and that machine would automatically sort them out and put them back in the correct containers, I still wouldn't use it. But yeah, I kind of probably thought afterwards, oh, I should have got just lots of these. If I had different sorts of bits and pieces, I could have stopped saying arm. Right, hold on, maybe we can make an interesting path pattern. So I'm going to put some of these like that, and like this, because once you stick them on here, then you can put them at a sort of angle, and then they'll look a little bit, is that going to look nice? No. Possibly, not really. It's kind of like these things get pushed out of the way. Well, look at that. See, you can do that. So that makes for, with a sufficient number of them, that's actually quite a neat little thing. And if you get enough of them in there, they get kind of jammed together. So, where's another one? I think I got too many of the grey. I should have got the brown. Whoops. Alright, well, that's got to be the texture of something, I think. That's definitely like that's a something texture. So, I think I know what I'm doing. So don't go criticizing. And next, more flames, more circle bits, and flames and circle bits, and some of these little black bits. You never know when those are going to come in handy. Well, they can match up with the grey bit that goes underneath. So we can have, except they can't because they don't have the. Well, yeah, we can put one there. So I don't know. That will be useful for something. If I want to make aeroplane wings, and there's like some bits on top of a car or something. More flames, a black smooth bit. Now that's useful, and of which I only got one. There's no two, so that's quite nice. More black ones. So I shouldn't have joked about only getting one. I did actually get a few. And then look at this, is a dark blue. I got these last time. Some standard piece ones. So they did have red, like 2x4 standard pieces, but oh look, some roof bits that aren't ever going to be used for roofs. But if I put my little wall here, because they're the same yellow, standard Lego ultra yellow from the good old days. So somehow, and we can put these on the side, then I can put that up like this. Ooh, look at that! Now that is swish. And we can put one of these ones here. Whoops, I broke something off. And then we can put that on the top. Oh my goodness. That's definitely looking like that building, that famous landmark that you know of, and now you're recognizing it. There isn't a famous landmark that looks like this. If there is, there should be like a warning. Any resemblance to a person or building, real or fictional, is completely unintended. Well, that looks kind of neat. I don't know. So we're going along, and next thing. So more of. Oh, we have got more of these brown things. They could also be used as like a caramel chocolate bar kind of thing. They're a little bit too washed out to be straight chocolate. So same old things. Things it gets boring, but there's a lot of green. I think I just sort of like, ooh, look at all those green things. I'm going to get lots of those, and I pretty much did get lots of those. Perhaps I shouldn't have got so many. Oh, look, I got one of these things. Oh, that's going to be nice. You would think it would go with this somehow, and then you'd have these on the front for your. I'll get one of these pieces out, and they're going to be hard to break off without a brick separator. But it was worth it. Just imagine if I just put these things in straight without piling them on top of each other. I'd never have got anything else in the box. Alright, and then that can be like the front. And then there's going to be... this is not going to work, is it? You can't even attach them very well. Oh, they don't work with those at all. Okay, no, that's not going to work. We need more pieces. Oh, I got quite a few of them. Why? Why did I get more than one of those? I don't know. And then some more grass, as I told you. Oh, some of these white ones. Look at this. Some white standard ones. That's quite nice. And some angular, like corner pieces. That's quite nice. You have to admit. And more than enough of these things to make probably 2 circles, which is even better than 1 circle. So, if somebody ever asks you what is better than 1 circle, the answer is 2 circles. So actually 2 and a bit circles. So that's nice. Okay, if I say that's nice one more time, I'm going to go and not say it anymore. Yes, and that's pretty much the whole thing. So it wasn't so exciting this time. There was a whole bunch. I got some more red crystals, mainly for the children and for myself, and because they're cool. Like, I'll never get these any other way. It's just like, no. So that was cool. I did get quite a few of those. So I should be able to finish. Actually, I'm going to finish off my wall that I started. And put those there. Now I wish I got a lot more yellow things, but they just take up so much space. You really have to pack everything in carefully if you want to get a lot of those yellow bricks, but they really are needed. That doesn't really look like anything though. They do kind of need to be angled or the same color, but it could have a use, or it could not. You know, if this was I really need a dark gray ones of these. So please have dark grey ones of these at some point. Oh, that would be so cool. Dark grey ones of those. That will come in handy. Or brown, or something like that. Something that's not bright yellow. Something that doesn't scream headache at you. This frog's going, what do you mean bright yellow screams headache at you? How rude. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, I do like yellow. The place I live in is painted yellow. My car is yellow. But that's a good point. Like, if I put these kind of things on the outside of my house, and there was a yellow in the background and you could see it, then I could build a copy of my house out of Lego using these pieces. So that's a lot of work. Like, it's a bit roundabout way of doing things, but still, it will work. So thanks for watching that. It's been sitting around for ages, so there will be another one relatively soon. So thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and bye.